Alrighty, I'm here. All right. Hey, where's my camera? Hold on. Camera's wigging out. There we go. All right. Alrighty. What's going on, everybody? Hello. Ooh. All right. I have everything up, I think. Man, almost everybody on the Alienwares is live right now. Bridger playing Apex, California Girl. She's playing Peak with her son. Aw. Witch Mob is playing Tekken, and then Kess Live is playing World of Warcraft. There's actually a lot of people playing World of Warcraft right now. Is there like a raid or something that's going on? I don't know. I've never like I haven't played World of Warcraft since like classic, like when World of Warcraft first came out. That was the last time I actually did it. Actually played. So I wonder. All right. We got some videos. I'll make sure. Hold on. Yeah. Hey, Major, what's going on? Yeah. Just tired and stuff like that. I was like thinking about trying to do. You look very stressed. Oh no, it's just tired. I woke up, and because what happens is I stream from like now I'm streaming from 1 to 4. Yeah, like 1 to 4. Um, and then I go to sleep. Right now, like weather and everything, how it is right now, it's very it's very weird right now because it's like winter's ending, spring is already here, but like it's still like somewhat cold, but then it can like humidity starting to rise, so everything is like kind of like humid, sticky type, and it's just like yeah. So it makes me look tired. It makes me look very stressed and everything. But there's that. So like it messes with my sleep too. When it gets warmer, like it really messes with my sleep. So I think I don't know. At some point, I'm probably gonna be. Um, it might. I think what do you call it when I what's the name of it? When it gets like around the summer, I might swap schedules. I might be streaming like earlier during the day. Uh, Emilianus. I'm sorry if I messed up your name. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Um, yeah. During like probably like the summer, I might be streaming during the day, just because yeah, it's a lot. It's gonna be a lot warmer and everything, but like I won't feel kind of like this. The only down like the reason why I streamed late, like I streamed like very late, like early in the morning and stuff, because of because like temperature wise, because like having two PCs and stuff in here, yeah, and I'm running like I have my fan, and then I also have my ceiling fan to circulate the air and everything. But it's just this room's poorly circulated, so I hope you get better sleep. Yeah. I'm about to start if you want to play. I'll be on I'll be on Battlefield like in about an hour. Because there's a video I want to react to. About what's going on with like I think it's with the Crimson Desert. Yeah, it was from Legendary Drops. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting video. I always like hearing his takes and things like that. So, but after that, then yeah, I'll be on Battlefield. We'll do some more. I need to do some more sniping. I need to get this mini recon. I played earlier today doing some challenges. Hit you up on Instagram. Gotcha. Yeah, I just got to do some. I did some challenges and stuff earlier today, and I didn't even know because the M4 that I wanted, it was a challenge. So I was like, cool. So I got that off stream, things like that. So yeah. All right. So, all right, guys. So we have Mr. Legendary Drops. Let me see if I make sure. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. Only I need to notify me. Okay. I forgot the 26th. So tomorrow at 1 p.m. I might go live because there's an Xbox partner review or preview that's going on. So I'm curious to see what they're showcasing or what they're going to be talking about. I saw this like a few days ago, so we shall see. Anyway, all right, here we go. There you go.
How do I talk about this one? Crimson Desert has to be the best worst game that I have ever played. It is utterly magnificent, yet a complete train wreck at the exact same time. I have multiple times yelled out in frustration that I am done with this. This game is absolute garbage. Thrown my controller down only then to go and play it for the rest of the night. I hate this game, and I absolutely love it. I thought that Marathon was going to be polarizing. This is the most controversial game that we have seen in years. And for the first time, everybody's divided over it, and it has nothing to do with social politics or monetization or anything other than the gameplay. It just comes down to a relatively good game that you have to walk through barbed wire, broken glass, and razor blades to be able to enjoy it. Some people are going to walk that path. Others are going to want to have nothing to do with it. Both are completely valid. This game is both elevated by and a victim of its own ambition. This game just does so much. And whether it's this game's controls or its combat or its narrative or whatever it might be, these developers tried to make an everything game. And in that, they made something so incredibly flawed. And in an industry that is so afraid of risk, I have to respect that. I really do. So today, I want to talk about my experience with Crimson Desert. I want to talk about how polarizing this game has been for the gaming community. And I also want to talk about how, for all of its flaws, I dare anybody to try to do better. So I'm going to start off by saying this. Crimson Desert is almost exactly what I expected it to be. And that's probably why I'm a little bit more forgiving when it comes to this game, at least compared to most people. For well over a year, every single time they showed off this game, it just kept getting bigger. More mechanics, more systems, more characters, more everything. And every time I saw that, I kept thinking the same thing. There's going to be a cost for this. Because whenever a game tries to do this much, something always ends up giving. And it's usually the same two things. It's controls and writing. So going in, I was already expecting this game to have rough controls and generally generic storytelling. That wasn't really a surprise to me. The only question was, how bad was it going to be? And more importantly, whether or not this actually sinks the game. And honestly, those two concerns got answered pretty quickly. Now, before this game launched, and honestly, this is where a lot of the drama started, there was a very clear split between the people that were talking about it. You had content creators who had experienced the game in previews that were being mostly positive, leaning towards what the game does well and kind of brushing past some of the rough edges, while journalists went completely in the opposite direction, hammering their frustrations and downplaying the highs. And the review numbers reflect that split in a weird way. On Metacritic, out of the 67 positive reviews, only 3 of them came from major outlets, while about 30% of those reviews, mostly from those same outlets, dragged that score below an 80. Now, at first, I thought this was just going to be another Black Myth or a Stellar Blade situation where critics and players are just living in completely different realities, but after digging into it, that's not actually what's happening here. This game is just genuinely divisive across the board, but just not for the same reasons, because well, the things that people agree on are actually pretty consistent. Exploration and combat, most people really love that stuff, but where it breaks down is actual priorities. A lot of the critics are focused on the storytelling and writing or their frustrations for the review process itself. IGN is a really good example of this. They spent a noticeable chunk of their coverage just talking about their experiences with Pearl Abyss rather than actually just sticking to the game. Players, on the other hand, don't seem to really care about any of that.
Yeah, the funny thing is I think it was Co-Carnage that talked to one of the developers for Crimson Desert, and they were like asking about the story or something like that, and he said, "Well, here's the thing: it's an open sandbox RPG, meaning there isn't a story." So that's what he was like. So I'm taking it as that. He's like, "Would I like a story? It would be cool." He's like, "Yeah, it would be cool, but if it's an open sandbox RPG that doesn't have a story, then I mean that's what it is." I think people like because of a game like this, people insinuate there's a story to it. Like they assume that there's going to be a story. When honestly, all you're doing is just doing a quest, or not doing quests. Like you're just doing like different like side quests and stuff to get your character stronger. Or like, I guess the goal is like to beat every like boss that you encounter and then be like, I don't know, like the ultimate badass. So
they're just locked into the moment-to-moment stuff, the controls, the menus, the inventory, the itemization, the things that you're actually dealing with while you're playing the game every single second. And that difference in priorities makes a lot of sense. Critics will happily throw away a game that has weak writing, while players are more than happy to scrape by if it's a good adventure. Something that I think is very clearly reflected in how this game actually sold. Because despite how split this conversation was, this game still showed up. It launched to around 240,000 concurrent players, and even with people complaining all over the place, it still climbed up over the weekend, pushing closer to 250,000 concurrent players and selling over 2 million copies in its first 24 hours. It also launched to mixed reviews on Steam, which really wasn't all that surprising, but once people sat with it for...
Also, another thing, 2 million. Actually, I think they're at 3 million as of today. But you notice it says copies sold. It doesn't say active players. It doesn't say, users. It says how many copies are sold. And that's one of the things that, one of the things like a lot of people are mad about is if you haven't seen on Twitter, basically what's been going on is people have been trying to discredit people that read Steam charts and things like that. First of all, and I will say it every time, we use Steam charts because that's the only metric that we have for like player count, right? Because like here's the thing, even if for an average Joe Schmo person, if you were going to buy a live service game that is online, right? don't you think you want to see how many players are playing the game first before you buy it? Because that is like playing. Shoot, that's like playing. What's the name of the game? I was gonna say The Crew at that time. That's like playing. That's like trying to play like The Crew or something, and you find out that the Steam review or the like there's only like 20 people left playing the game, right? 20 active players. You're not gonna want to buy the game. Who knows? Maybe, probably to try. But if it's just like online only, yeah, you're not gonna want to buy the game. You know, if Call of Duty was like, if Call of Duty had only like 100 people, are you still gonna buy that? No. So it's it's a very interesting it's a very interesting thing. So it's just again it's just so weird. It's just so weird. That people just don't care about it. That's all I can pretty much I can say. If it was me, if I can like somehow control the game industry, I would tell them to bring back active player counts. That's what I was gonna say. Like in-game active players, how many are online at that moment, at that time. I would love to do that. That's gonna be cool. So but yeah, it's gonna be very, very, very interesting.
For a little bit longer, that score started to creep up. Now it's sitting at mostly positive, around 80%, and I don't really think that's where it's going to stop. Pretty soon after launch, Pearl Abyss had already responded. They acknowledged a lot of the issues. They said they were going to address some of the control problems. They also followed it up with a pretty big update, tightening a few things up, fixing a bunch of inventory problems, not all of them, at least not yet, and even some small stuff like making sprint work on a single tap instead of having to mash the button like an idiot. Now, while this all sounds minor, for a game like this, that friction adds up fast. And oh boy, is there a lot of friction here. I did not get a review copy for this game. I was not a part of any previews. I have been playing it at the same time as everybody else, and honestly, that is probably for the best, because if I had early access, I might have committed some international crimes against humanity, against whoever designed this control scheme, the UI, and the inventory system. This game feels like you're trying to eat $100 steak with a spoon. Like you're staying at a luxury hotel where it's only cold water and the lights turn on only if you perfectly clap the guitar solo from Through the Fire and Flames. It's like being on a perfect date with an absolute bitch. It feels like a great game that does not want you to actually enjoy it. You've got a stamina system in combat that you can't even see. The mini-map is shoved into the bottom left-hand corner, completely out of your natural sightline, so it's basically useless unless you stop and stare at it. The menus have menus. You are constantly digging through layers and layers just to find basic information.
That's another thing. Yeah. I noticed with games nowadays, there's a lot of UI on UI on UI. I've noticed that. Like for shooters, we have the Hulu Netflix thing, like UI menu, and then for like extraction shooters, you have a menu that goes into another menu that feeds into another menu that if you wanted to go to access a shop, you select that goes into a menu to select weapons, that goes into another menu that goes into like ammo types of that menu, and it's just like, holy crap, you're just going down a rabbit hole of UI instead of just having it very simplified. It's very complex.
Looking up guides for things that shouldn't even need guides, like camp expeditions, because the game just keeps throwing systems at you and it just doesn't explain it at all. There are mechanics that you're supposed to use that the game never even tells you that exist. Jump Force Palm is used puzzle after puzzle, and the game just never mentions it. I remember I was spending 30 minutes on one of the world puzzles thinking that I was doing something wrong. A voice on the wind kept saying, "Our connection isn't strong enough," which means nothing to me without any context, only for me to find out later that you can't even do certain puzzles until you've progressed further in the story. This game has no feedback on what you were doing wrong and right. Also, whoever made the spellcasters that fly around while you're fighting 50 enemies on the ground, spamming shadow bolts at you like they're basil juice from Monster Hunter, needs to be drawn and quartered. I hate you. And then there's the controls. My God, the controls. I switched to controller because playing on mouse and keyboard felt like I was learning how to play piano from scratch, and it's not any better. Every single button is contextual. Everything overlaps. You want to throw out your hook? Well, now you're crouching. You want to slide? Now you're throwing out your hook. You want to try to lock on? Well, now you're blinding somebody with a lantern. You want to parry?
wow.
Cool. You need to stop locking on to the enemy that you're trying to parry because the lock on is on the parry button.
It seems like the control scheme, how they did it, they had so many actions and inputs that they had so many actions that they wanted to do, but like very little inputs. So then they're trying to do combos of inputs, but I don't think it was fully mapped out or planned out, so it causes issues. On mouse and keyboard, it's, from what I've heard, mouse and keyboard, it's, you can kind of get away with it because you could, as a player, you could just remap it. But on console, I heard it's hell. That's what I've heard.
It's insane. I've never seen anything like this before. It's like I got to the point where I was genuinely starting to question myself, like, okay, do I need to take an IQ test? Am I missing something obvious here? Am I just stupid? Or does this game just not want to be played? And that's the part that makes this all so frustrating, because underneath all of that, the reason this game is the way that it is because there is a ridiculous amount of game here, like an overwhelming amount. And the only reason that people are willing to stick through and fight through all of this friction is because of what's on the other side of it. I'll be honest, after just a couple of hours, I was already done. I was ready to drop it, but I locked in and I kept pushing forward. And that's when I started to notice something. For every stretch of frustration, I would get these flashes of brilliance. At first, it was the story. It felt flat, generic. Honestly, it is still hot ass and may as well not even be there. But the more time that I spent with it, the more I kind of liked just being this nobody, just some John Everyman. It started to feel like I was at the beginning of some D&D campaign. I was level 1. I had no clue what was going on. I'm helping a farmer find his cows. I'm clearing out a bandit camp, picking up random people along the way.
What's going on, Big Daddy Dave? What? Did you know that if you lay on your back and clap your feet 3 times, you can summon the Tooth Fairy? That is a very interesting thing.
Way, dragging them out of bars, scraping them off the streets, bailing them out of jail, and somewhere in there, my priorities started to shift. It stopped being about chasing this clean narrative, this structured narrative that we're used to, and it just started to be about a journey. Just existing in this world, moving from situation to the next, and man, there is an adventure to be had here. The game is stunning. The engine is like black magic. The performance, the lighting, the color, the draw distance. You're looking at mountains, clouds, entire towns on the horizon, and you know that you can just point your camera and just go there. No walls, no limits, just go. And yes, I know that the menus in this game and the systems in this game are overwhelming, but that's also why the world ends up feeling endless. There's always something pulling at you. I've mostly just been sticking to the campaign just to unlock things, but it still feels like I'm barely scratching at the surface of this game. There are strongholds to clear, crew members that you can send out on jobs, you can rob a bank, cook, cut trees, hunt, mine, build your base, minigames, puzzles, tournaments, hidden bosses, dungeons. You're never sitting around wondering what to do next.
Yeah, I heard with this game that when people even had like 2 weeks early access to it, and they're still not done with the game. They have over 100 hours logged in playing Crimson Desert, and they're still not even close to being done.
I think that the best way I can describe this game is that it's a toolbox game, not just because the game still needs a lot of work, but also because there is just a ton of stuff that I haven't even touched yet. There are whole systems that I barely interacted with, other characters that I haven't used, and I'm still trying to figure out what my version of this game even looks like, because it's not asking you to use everything. It's just asking you to figure out how you want to play. If you hate puzzles, well, you can go earn skill points through combat or just by engaging with the world. If you don't want to gather resources or anything like that, well, you can just loot enemies, take on bounties, rob people, rob houses, or just buy whatever you need. You don't want to hunt or cook? Go ahead and buy all that too.
I think what it is a lot of people are, I think this is something completely new to a lot of people, because usually you think like an MMO or an RPG, it has a story. It has like a campaign, a story, like a main quest line, thing like that, that you would usually get through 40 hours ish, right? And then it's just like, shooters, same thing, story. You have like, different modes of for like online and things like that, racing games, racing, sports and stuff like that, right? But this is just an open sandbox. It's like you make the game of how you want it to be. And I think because of having that freedom, like there's not really much of a guidance. That's what's throwing a lot of people off. So it's kind of like if you were to play a game that has like they have like a dev kit mode, right? Where basically it's a blank canvas of a map, and they're like, okay, here are some tools and stuff. Create a level that you want to create, and then like these are your mechanics. You have like you're able to shoot, you're able to roll, move around, climb, things like that. Create the level that you want to create, type of thing. I think that's what it is. It's just people just you have the freedom, you have the creative freedom of doing whatever you want in this game, but people are their minds are stuck on like, okay, this has to have a story, this has to be somewhat linear for me to enjoy it. But instead of just enjoying the game how it is, people are stuck on that. So I think that's what it is.
Can't get a handle on the controls? Use the environment, kite enemies, heal through all the fights, or just do what I do and give a stone cold stunner to anything that moves. All in all, while
Nice.
Crimson Desert is undeniably and frustratingly a deeply, very deeply flawed game that is going to take time to improve, and likely some of this stuff is never going to improve because it's foundational, those flaws are a consequence of offering everything and more to the player. And the more that I play this game, the more I find, the more I start falling in love. And while I might have to eat this steak with a spoon, I'm definitely not complaining about how it tastes. I hate to say this because this is the worst thing that you could possibly say, and it ultimately does not make a game worth buying, but it does get better the longer that you play it. At least it did for me, and I know it did for a lot of other people. I started off hating the game, and then hating the game even more, and then I started enjoying it, so then I'm not really sure if it's Stockholm Syndrome, but then after a while of still being completely frustrated, frequently, I started to love the game. And while I think that it is deeply flawed and still needs a lot of work, I still find it to be utterly brilliant, and it's going to get at least 100 hours out of me.
Yeah. See, and also that's a great thing is having longevity when it comes to the game. When it comes to just video games in general. That means that's going to keep people interested. That's going to keep people playing it more and more and more, the retention. If you start off, from what I've heard, it feels like the first like few hours is like all tutorial based. Like you feel like you're like, okay, when am I able to do this? When am I able to do that? Blah blah thing. Like that's usually what people were talking about. And then when they're able to go do whatever they want, they're like, okay, now what do I do? Type of thing. So it's kind of interesting to see. It's very interesting to see. But yeah, longevity wise, how would I say it? That's what they're focused on. There's like long end game longevity. And the great thing is they're being transparent with the community, saying like, oh yes, yeah, there's issues with the controls. We're going to be doing a patch we're going to be doing an update and a patch for the controls and stuff, which honestly should have been, before the game releases, but it's okay. At least they're letting people know, hey, we see the problem that you guys are talking about. We're going to get that fixed. We're going to get that worked on. Great. As long as you're communicating with consumers, you'll be fine.
I feel like this game has a lot of deep reverence for past games, especially when it comes to Western games. You can see the flashes of The Witcher, Elder Scrolls, Dragon Age, maybe a little Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
And, I've seen a lot of critics that have been bashing the game for it. Look at them copying off of these other games and not even getting it right.
And the thing is, I've seen that too, especially the ones where they would compare Crimson Desert to Red Dead, and it's like they're like, look at them copy it from the game. It's taking inspiration from said games. If you're gonna have like an open world RPG type game, yeah, you're gonna have like little mini quests. You're gonna have like little things to do, like little jobs, like to forge a weapon, to go mine something. Like what? You don't see people doing it, like comparing it to Minecraft. You don't see people like, oh, when you're mining in Red Dead Redemption 2, in Red Dead Redemption 2, it's not like, oh, look, comparing it to Minecraft, look, they're mining, whatever, No. They don't do that. So like people just need to stop doing. People just need to stop. And also look at Expedition 33. They did. Theirs was turn based. They had a great compelling story. And guess where they got the inspiration from? Final Fantasy. Was it a 1-for-1? No. Did they copy it? No. But they got inspiration from it. That's all what video games are now. That's what all video games are. No game is original. We're just going to put it out there. We're just flat out say no game is original. It's only like it can only be modified in some sort of way or be altered in some sort of way. So like what was it? I can't remember what came out first, Marathon or Doom. And I'm talking about old school Marathon. But like those games had the same style. They have the gun that's in the middle, and like you can't look up or down, left or right or anything. It's just like strafing, like moving forward, moving backwards, strafe left, right. And then your mouse is like just to rotate the camera, and that's it. You can't rotate it up. You can't move, like you can't, there's no free aim. Free aim wasn't even a thing back then. So, and the thing is, Doom had the same thing. But did one game copy the other? No. They changed it up. They're like, this one you're shooting aliens and stuff like that. The other ones you're killing demons and monsters and stuff. And they changed up like the weapons. They changed up like how the game is played, and that's it. But they had that layout of the gun in the middle. You had like the UI at the bottom with like your health and the ammo, and things like that. So again, it's just altering. It's just altering what you have is being inspired by a previous title and then altering it. That's it.
And it reminds me a lot of Stellar Blade for that, where Shift Up was getting a lot of criticism for riffing off of Nier Automata.
See.
But I don't think that these guys have been getting very far from where their goal is. They're pretty close, man. And in some cases, they're also exceeding what people's expectations would be for some of these games.
Like look at Rocket League.
And
Rocket League is
it's very
soccer
obvious
with
that
cars.
it's coming from a place of respect rather than just being a cheap imitation. Otherwise, these games wouldn't be as deep as they are or as thoughtful or as fun as they are, at least when they're allowed to be.
Yeah.
You know, at one point I came to the realization that this was the dream game that I had when I was a kid. The naive dream game that I had when I was a kid. It reminds me when I used to talk to my buddy who also wanted to be in game development when we were kids. We'd write down all these ideas of how we wanted everything from all of our favorite games. And, you know, that's not realistic. That's not how games work out. That's how you end up getting scope creep. This game is a victim of that. It's a victim of that dream. It's a victim of that ambition of wanting to make a game that does far too much than it probably should
Overscoping.
do.
It's
but
overscoping.
In this case, I actually feel like the benefits outweigh the costs. The reason this game is the way that it is because these guys dared to dream and reach at something that they otherwise shouldn't have. And to achieve that, they had to basically ignore every single industry best practice.
Yeah.
And I think more games should do the same. So earlier I mentioned how just a few hours in, I was
kind of like, I guess you could say kind of like breaking the fourth wall, breaking the barrier. Instead of going down the checklist saying like, oh, for an MMORPG, you need to do this. You need to do this. You need to do this. And they're like, what if we just don't do that? What if we just do this instead? Hell, there you go. That's how you do it.
was already ready to put down the game, but I never fully explained why. Yes, this game does look incredible. Yes, the combat is fun and there's a ton of stuff to do, but that's not actually what stopped me. What stopped me was me catching myself in the middle of an internal dialogue being a complete hypocrite. Because while I was playing, I kept thinking to myself over and over, this might be the most inaccessible game I have ever played. It's like it's unlearned every modern gaming convention when it comes to controls, navigation, UI design, gameplay, basic usability. All of this stuff has already been fixed by other developers. And then I even caught myself agreeing with IGN's reviewer. Yes, I know, disgusting, but he was talking about the exact same thing, and then it hit me. Wait a minute. I just made a video not that long ago complaining about how this games industry has gone way too far with accessibility and how every single game is not supposed to be made for everyone. So how am I going to sit here and start complaining about accessibility when this game's lack of it is the exact reason why it can offer so much?
Yeah.
Now, I want to be clear, that does not mean this game gets a free pass. There are a ton of obvious fixes here, and to their credit, they've already been making some of them.
Oh, no.
But some other ones they could maybe make down the road is stuff like gathering. That would be kind of nice if that was streamlined into a single prompt or maybe a dedicated mode or something like that, something where you could just automatically use it instead of forcing tools every single time you need to do something. Those are solvable problems. But where it all started to fall apart for me was when I tried to apply that same logic to the rest of the game, especially when it comes to this game's controls and abilities. Because the more that I thought about it, the more that I realized what I was actually asking for. I was asking for this game to behave like every other game, to put all the abilities onto a wheel so I could simply just push whatever input that I need and use whatever I need in the moment, reduce everything down to just one action, clean, predictable, and easy to read. And then I stopped myself, because what if I don't want that? What if I want to hook somebody with the hook and immediately follow it up with nature's grasp and rip a tree out of the ground and swing it into somebody in mid-fight? What if I want to grapple a wall and hit them with a palm strike? Why am I sitting here trying to force this game into a system that limits its own expression, lowers its skill ceiling, and cuts down the number of options for both me and the developer? We have been conditioned to expect a certain level of simplicity, a certain structure, clean inputs, limited bindings, predictable outcomes, basically the same controls that we see for every single game. And honestly, I am not saying that Crimson Desert nailed this. Their controls are an absolute mess, especially on mouse and keyboard, where half the prompts don't even work unless you're using a controller. But at the same time, this game is trying to cram everything onto a keyboard, everything onto a controller, and it's letting you do way more than you probably should be able to do. And that's exactly what's given this game so much freedom to get this far. I've criticized this before, especially when it comes to Eastern games, where their controls can definitely get a bit on the wild side. But honestly, I think that it's time to respect that kind of experimentation instead of constantly praising an industry that has become terrified of it. An industry that, let's be real, probably would have never let a game like this ever see the light of day. Because this is what happens when you have a game that gets out of control. This is what happens when scope creep wins. This is why menus get convoluted, why systems go unexplained, why all that foundational support that players are used to just isn't there. Now, I'm not saying this is a good thing. That work still needs to be done. But I would rather take something risky and janky over playing the same thing over and over again. These developers just kept adding more systems, more mechanics, more ideas. It felt like they couldn't even stop.
Now, here's my question. With this and High Guard, what was it that, because it looked like they tried it, like High Guard, it looked like they tried to do something different as well. But obviously it didn't work out, and leading to, servers shutting down, studio closing down, and then people being refunded for purchasing stuff, right? There's that, but then there's Crimson Desert. So I'm trying to figure out the difference between the two. Is it because of the overhyping of High Guard is what happened? But then again, you have Crimson Desert that was a very highly anticipated game that was in the making, especially if you played BDO, which is Black Desert Online. So I'm trying to figure out between the two, why did one just completely not work and wasn't received well compared to one that is also trying to do something different, but is somewhat received well, even though it still has some issues like controls and stuff like that? I'm curious.
I even saw a post from one of their supposed developers who was talking about the exact same thing, saying that they just kept putting more stuff into the game even when it didn't make sense. And usually games like that do not survive. They get cut down, streamlined, watered down, or just completely canceled. This one didn't. And yes, that does mean we get a messy game. It means we get a frustrating game. Sometimes we get an absolute straight up piece of shit. And in some cases, this game actually is that as well. But these are the kind of flaws that we just don't see anymore. These normal video game flaws that we used to have all the time, because games like this never get a chance to exist in the first place. And honestly, I have to respect that they let this game get this far. I have talked about this a few times, but a lot of games now, they all just look the same and play the same and feel the same. And that's not because these developers just suddenly forgot how to make a video game. It's because they're just not allowed to do this. They're not allowed to let systems overlap like this. They're not allowed to let players struggle. They are not allowed to ship something that feels messy, even when that messy part is the reason why everything was made possible. Everything has to be clean. Everything has to be readable. Everything has to be for everybody. Everything has to make sense immediately. And in doing that, you lose this.
you have to have, it's like it's like a checklist that they have to go through in order for the game to be released. Like, I bet you if a lot of people, if games wanted to go out the way that they were intended, that like the intended like that they intended to, I bet you if they were indie games, we would have like a massive, we'd have like a variety of different games. But apparently we don't. So
Because most games aren't trying to give us freedom, they're just trying to guide us through an experience. And this game does not guide you. Honestly, this game probably has no idea what it's actually doing, even though people are finding a way to enjoy it. And it's just throwing you into an experience and having you figure it out. And yes, sometimes that's going to suck. Sometimes that is going to be frustrating as hell. But when it works, man, it feels like you actually did something with your time instead of just following instructions. And I think that's why this game feels so extreme to so many people, because players are just not used to this anymore. We just don't get games like this anymore. No. We're used to games explaining themselves, smoothing out everything before anybody ever even notices, shrinking themselves down so that when a game like this shows up that's messy, unclear, and overloaded, well, it's going to feel broken. And sometimes it is. And definitely in this case, this game definitely is broken. But sometimes I think this game is just asking for more than people are used to giving. This isn't a game that you're going to play casually. This is a game that you're going to have to meet halfway. You are going to have to deal with the frustration. You're going to have to deal with the issues. You're going to have to deal with the language, and you're going to have to figure out what they're trying to do.
Is it possible that it's kind of like you being a game designer yourself as you're playing the game, where it's like you see the struggles, you see like the bugs, you see like the control scheme, you see like how a way how an enemy reacts to an attack or like movement or something like that, right? Like, do you think it's kind of like that, where you're playing the game as a consumer, a player, but then like also it's starting to put you in the mindset of a game developer, of like, how would you, like, there's this issue, how would you tackle this this situation type of thing? I guess you would say it's kind of like playtesting. I'm not entirely sure, but that's what it just seems like. That's what it is. And then on top of that, like, again, people aren't used to having this much freedom of a game itself, where it's like pretty much the game is telling you, here's the game, but let your mind or your imagination make the game, if that makes sense. Like, I've seen people that have been doing TikToks and YouTube shorts and stuff. They're going around finding dogs and cats and like other animals and stuff, and having it like a whole bunch of pets. Then there's people that are like trying to go and get, your average person trying to go get like the best gear, the best armor, the best weapons, things like that. Then you have people that are trying to, you have like max out their skill tree and things like that. There's so many things to do. And the thing is, it's just, instead of being chained together, like, like actually like a link on a chain, and being structured and everything, the links are actually broken. And it's like they're put in front of you and they're like, you put them together type of thing. That's what it seems like to me, which I think honestly is a pretty cool idea to do.
And a lot of people are not going to be down for that. And that is completely fine.
Yeah.
But for the people that do, that's where those flashes come from. And that's what's going to keep you playing even when you're pissed off. Some people are absolutely going to hate this game, and some people are going to think it's the greatest thing that they've ever seen. And whether you think this game is garbage or whether you think this game is the second coming, honestly, I think that you both are right for the same reasons. Oh my God, we got the new Elder Scrolls. We got Korean Bethesda before GTA 6. This game is flawed. It has a lot of problems. It's very much unfinished. And I think that some of these developers shouldn't even have a job. The UI guy, fire him. The person that made the flying enemies, definitely fire that guy. I almost threw my controller through my screen. It's the first time I've tried to do that in a long time.
Wow.
Stopped myself, luckily. But, for all the flaws this game has, I have to respect that these guys tried to take this game this far. They took a game that was supposed to be an MMO and turned it into a single-player game and still put it out there. Yeah. Most games would have died on the pyre to that. Resident Evil 9 was a fantastic game. I love the Resident Evil series. I'm a huge fan. It's probably my favorite series of all time. And while I love that game, I know how to play that game. I know everything about that game. And something that I realized while playing this is that the lack of friction caused from a failure to experiment, even when something might not work, made me less engaged in the experience. While, yes, oftentimes with Crimson Desert, I'm overcoming their flawed design, their own problems, I am problem solving in a way. I'm engaging with the game in a way that I haven't done in years. It actually feels like I'm gaming for the first time in years. Again, while I am being incredibly forgiving here, far more than I probably should be, this game definitely needs a lot of fixing. A whole lot of fixing. And if the patchwork that we've already seen so far is a sign of bigger things to come, then this game is actually going to be looking pretty good. But while I cannot recommend this game, definitely not in good conscience, if things work out, it could turn to be one of the best open world RPGs that we've seen in years. Here's to hoping. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, share it on social media. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Come check me out live on Fridays. Join the Discord. Link is down below. Maybe I'll actually pin it in a comment, and people will be happy that I finally promote the Discord for the first time. Anyway, stay cool, stay righteous, stay safe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you in Piewell. Peace.
That's cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. So let me go ahead and link it in the chat. There you go. But yeah, that is Mr. Legendary drops himself. The legend. All right, let me see here. There's something interesting else that I saw. Was it on? I think it was on Twitter. What was it? Yeah. Okay. This is freaking insane. Okay. Okay. So this is pretty insane. I saw this earlier today, and this is really cool. So a 91-year-old streamer has become famous, or became like really known on social media after beating Resident Evil 9. The Chinese gamer Yang, I think it's Yang Binglin. I'm sorry if I messed it up. Known as Game Grandpa, completed Resident Evil Requiem without using a single walkthrough. He streamed the entire playthrough and solved everything on his own. To keep track of details, he wrote everything down in a regular notebook. That's how he worked through puzzles and navigated the game. He was previously listed in the Guinness World Records as the oldest gaming streamer. Before retirement, he worked as an engineer and only started gaming after 1996. Like, dude, this is legendary. This is actually really cool to see. This is awesome. And the thing is, it reminds me of me younger, where we didn't have, we didn't have walkthroughs. If you didn't have the money for a strategy guide, if you didn't have if you didn't have the money for like a strategy guide or anything like that, then you better figure it out. If it was a puzzle, you were writing it down, and if it didn't work out, then you erased it or you scratched it out and you did it again. Like, this warmed my heart, because it's like gaming back then, when it came to like stuff like this, like that's what made gaming fun. I understand, like, people have walkthroughs, people have playthroughs on YouTube and stuff. I mean, hey, I do it with Sunday Cycles. I have a playthrough. But still, like, it's cool to view it and everything, but like, experience the game first. Like, go in there not knowing anything, experience the game first, And then if you're having troubles or whatever, try working it out. Try working out the problem like mentally, like work it out and everything and see if it works. If it doesn't, if you are completely stuck, there's nothing else that you can think of, then yeah, pull up like a strategy guide, pull up a playthrough, pull up a walkthrough or a guide for that section. But right now, like what a lot of people do is if they do not know how to like solve a puzzle or something along those lines, they immediately go on the internet to look it up. They immediately do. They don't give it a chance. And just think, if people were to do that right off the bat with like Elden Ring or with like any Souls game, hell, with even Armor Core, I bet you people would say, "Oh, the game is not that hard," or the game was boring because you had to go and do that. But a lot of people, what they did was especially with Armor Core, I'm going to say this for example on my personal experience with Armor Core. When I did it, I was getting like Balteus before the patch happened, before the first ever patch happened. Balteus used to whoop my ass. And then what happened? I found out there were some guns that I could have easily got by doing the tutorial. There's certain generators I could have got that would have made my Armor Core move faster and have a little more health. And guess what? That was all through the tutorial. If you do the tutorial, you get like you get handed free guns and upgrades for your Armor Core. But a lot of people didn't know that. I didn't know that until I read a description. I was like, "Oh, what is this gun?" I read the description. It says complete the tutorial. So I did so I did the whole tutorial and I got a whole bunch of stuff. Then I went back there and whooped Baltaz's ass, and then I got to carry on. So I could have went on the internet. I could look for a guide, but nope, I didn't. I did not do that. So yeah, just letting you know. This is cool. I love this. This is amazing that this is this is being known, being recognized. So let me see here. What did some people say? Let's see what some people said. With all due respect, RE games aren't rocket science. This is pretty straightforward. Said, wow, Game Grandpa is seriously inspiring. At 91, not only mastering a horror game, but doing it completely solo. That's next level focus and patience. Makes me want to pick up a game and actually stick with it. Yeah, keeping the mind sharp by gaming. Video games can actually slow brain aging. Gamers may age about 10 years slower, which is awesome. Breaking everything down with a notebook is crazy. And that's like also another thing. And a lot of people don't know about it, but it's like you do that, especially with Elden Ring. Like you go in, you fight, what was it? Millennia, you fight Radon, I'm sorry. Like you fight all these bosses. And obviously probably the first 100 times, you get your ass whooped, you die, right? But as it goes on, and there's times where you're going to be angry and you want to quit and things like that, but you don't want to quit because you want to keep going. But the thing is, when it comes to this whole thing, is that, oh, sorry. Yeah, the whole thing, the thing is when it comes to that is you're starting to study what the character, like what the enemy boss does. What are their strongest attacks? How long it takes them to do it? When is it okay to, like, when is there anticipation in the animation to be like, all right, stop attacking the person and roll out the way, type of thing. That's also another thing. And that's what I like. That's what I really like when it comes to these games. So again, when you're playing games, go in with an open mind. If you're starting to get stuck, slow down, work out the problem, and then try it again. If you are just completely lost and you tried everything and you tried anything and everything, that's when you go to the guides. So yeah. Yeah. This is cool. I like this. All right. I think that is the coolest thing ever. All right. Now. Wait, when does this close out again? 13 days. Ooh, Hackentall. Hackentall base attacking the defend. Sick. Finally, they have their own thing. Bush boy, hello. Oh, all right. Challenges. All right.
Here's spare ammo! You're a lifesaver! Bleed it out! Throwing truck!
So wait.
Need a fucking medic! Thanks. Thank you. Man down! Take this ammo. The objective.
What's going on here? Make it down.
Reloading! Stay with me! Let's move! Thank you so much! Hey, Papa! Come on! Here's spare ammo!
Ow. This. Oh, RPG, everything.
Let's move!
No. Running out of ammo here. They're just
Get over here! I'm hit! You're a lifesaver! Come on! Hit the dead!
wait. The way how I slid on that was kind of sick. Ah, damn. What do we do? We're doing some challenges to get our to get the Nightfall battle pass up, and also to get our the regular battle pass up. So we're knocking out those, and then we're gonna be doing some then working the mini scout as well. EOD bot. Don't want to do that. Yeah, we'll do that anyway. Oh yeah, hold on. Scanner suppressor. Oh, lighting suppressor. All right. What am I? Oh. All right, so if I take this off, And then do extended. I'll try that. May not be ideal, but we'll try it.
Take the objective.
Watch out, watch out, watch out! Oh shit. Yeah, he's dead. Damn. Ding, 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 ding.
Objective Bravo captured by hostile.
Frag out!
$80?
Come on!
I'm not. No. Nope. I'm not taking that. People can be upset all they want. It's not gonna happen. Oh gosh. This grenade launchers galore. Yeah. Bro! Dude, you're looking dead at him. Oh my god. I thought he was gonna cover my back. Nope. That's incorrect.
Got ammo for you!
Objective Alpha has been lost.
Right back!
We've taken Objective Alpha.
Dude, move. Guys, move out my way. Let me put this down. Please.
Grab this spare ammo! Grenade! Get cover! Grenade! Grenade! Let's move! Grenade! Here's spare ammo! Take what you can carry! Frag out! Grenade!
Grab this spare ammo!
Grenade! Hit the ground! Thank you.
That dude just literally got a multi-kill.
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
Taking effective
The hell is it? Dude, why? Why res right there? There's so many people. Stop resing when there's people in the open.
Grab what you can!
Objective Bravo.
Grenade!
Forces are hitting Alpha.
That's some bullshit. How did he have 100? How did he have 100?
Be advised, troop numbers are critical.
Objective Alpha in control.
Hey, are we doing the thing again? I feel like we're doing the thing again.
Reloading!
Artillery strike is commencing on the comms tower to the north.
Get down!
We are attacking Objective Bravo.
He just shot.
Come on, taking fire!
That's why you don't shoot the claymore.
This bit ammo! Under fire!
There you go. Good shit.
Grab what you can! Let's go! Here's spare ammo! Take this ammo! Here's some ammo for you!
Oh yeah, this is the part that's gonna be a pain.
Break away! Hey! Quick what you can! I got you! Fuck! Fuck! You have my back! Come on!
shit. Another grenade. Damn.
Stop it! I knew you had my back. Ammo for you. Here's some ammo.
Alright, so here's my question. Why is everybody... Is there something that I'm missing?
I owe you. Going on! Hey, thank you.
Sniper. Oh shit. Mm. Do. It makes me want. Must be the feeling. Mm. Complete matches. Okay.
Take what you can carry! Get some ammo here! Run! Stand up! Stand down! Got spare ammo!
Right there. That really? That sure did take a long time.
Explosive ready!
Oh shit.
Charges set on objective Bravo. Be advised, our explosives on Bravo have been disarmed.
I'm out! Need a medic! I'm hit! Explosive light! Effective fire!
They're on it. They're on it. They're on it. They're on.
Disarmed on objective Bravo.
Oh my god, I forgot about that song. You know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Just a little wiggle.
Drag out! Thank you so much!
Oh shit, we only got 3.
Reloading! I owe you one! Come on! Grenade! Get down!
Oh. That's true. That's when I saw you looking like a Friday night out. And I'll take you to the crib when the lights out. I need your company, I need you right now. Right now. 'Cause I want your love. Don't blow my bus.
Move forward! Be advised, enemy forces are in all sectors. Break the defenses and secure all territory. Move out.
I should run smokes. That's what it is. Oh, you looking like a fire in my house. I need your company.
Hey, thank you.
Grenade! Throw it back!
You're a lifesaver.
You're a lifesaver. Medic! Man down!
Take this ammo.
Thank you. Got spare ammo! Come on!
Yep.
Stoppage!
Get a medic! You're a lifesaver! Here's some medic supplies. Grab what you can!
Got ammo for you.
Drop, drop!
Are you gonna push that? Ah. Baby girl, what you doing tonight? I wanna see you go to the store. Ooh, I got a little bit of stutter.
Got spare ammo. Frag out. Reload. Let's go. Ammo over here. Take it. Got ammo.
There's ammo for you.
$40.
Okay, let's go. Boom. Right in the head.
What the?
Fuck, man down!
Dropped him.
We've lost over half our forces. Let's stay alert.
Hit the tank. Get fire.
Heads down!
Oh, suppressed. That's depressing. La, 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 la.
Frag out! Here's some ammo for you! Stop it! Get down!
It seemed like it was. Oh, the next one.
Get cover! Got a med kit! Who needs it?
Oh, oh,
Drop the med! Effective fire! Enemy head! Second fire! Come on! Grenade! Grenade! Let's move! Let go!
Road back!
Get going! Stop the gun! Reload!
It's dark!
Gun up!
Grenade!
I don't even know where that was at. Damn.
Target down!
That CZ must be nice. Got a shotgun.
Get some ammo! Find cover! Fuck! I'm out! Medic!
Ooh, you pulled him right into that spot, yeah. Oh, it takes so long to pull the damn weapon out. I ain't worried about a thing, I just like to keep it on.
We're close to being wiped out. Use cover.
Yeah, okay. Other. Oh, is it because I'm... No, it shouldn't be because I'm using the frangible, whatever the hell you want to call them. It shouldn't be because of that. Boom, boom. Like it's your birthday. Back it up like that, yes sir. Oh, baby, want some more, baby. I love the way you do it, cause you do it so crazy. Baby girl, I want you to keep putting on a show. Off the top of my words. Yeah. Frangible, tangible, tangible, tangible. Oh, I couldn't see him because the freaking thing went gray. That's stupid. Okay, let me, I guess I should not be using those standards. Oh no, fully hides in-world spotting and reduces the range where a soldier is spotted on the minimap when firing. Reduces recoil buildup and improves the recoil recovery at the cost of hip fire. Whip. Rushy rush. Ooh. Bam, 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 bam.
Hostiles have destroyed objective Alpha.
It's a very odd spot to put a. I could be wrong, but that's a very odd spot to put a freaking thing. All right, so they don't go. No, they can't. They can't go all the way. They can't go all the way around. So. Here they come. Know who they want. Try not to RPG. How in the fuck was that even possible?
Stay with me! Let's move!
Really trying to understand that. Or like is suppressor's like fucking me over? Is that what's going on? Oh, Echelon, thanks for the hydrate. Let's see. Almost there. Hell yeah, hell yeah. To make it go, let's make it go wild, David. What the hell? Oh. What? Okay, who did I kill then? Who the hell did I kill then?
Be advised, we have lost control of Alpha.
Now I could be that guy. I could. I'm not going to. Basically run recon, place claymores in the tunnels. Yeah, could do that. I kind of want to get rid of the violet. Like I kind of want to get rid of it, but then again, then again, no. Oh, the stairs fucked me over on that one. I have no... Again, why am I playing this with... Why am I playing this with no aim assist? It's so weird. Is it? Is it me or is it every other bullet? I feel like it's every other bullet when I fire that it will actually register. It's so weird.
Enemy forces have captured that area. Get ready to defend.
Breaks off into a Y, so be careful. This is our base.
Be advised. Tracking out.
Honestly, I just need to stop relying on my teammates. I just need to stop doing that. I understand Battlefield's a team game, but I just need to stop. It's not helping anything.
Enemy forces have captured our position. Get ready to defend the sector.
Right contact! Short! Frag out! Stay low! Frag out!
Hostiles have creeped the sector. Defend the objectives.
Grenade! Medic!
Nothing. No damage put on them at all. Dude, give me the kills. I'm sick and tired of every other bullet and not registering. I did that night again.
Hostiles are attacking now.
And I got an assist on that. Getting a little annoyed. Actually, not a little. I'm like fully annoyed. Yeah.
All units, final sector is under attack. If our defenses fall, we lose the battle.
'em. You should be able to climb. Like literally, you should be able to climb that. Come on. Like what? Like seriously, what is that?
Objective Bravo has been secured by hostiles.
33.
Up, up! Stand down!
Fucking 33.
Need some ammo!
Need a medic! Frag away! Find cover! Frag grenade out! Get down! I'm here! Let's go!
Defend that objective!
Okay. Third, fourth bullet didn't want to. Said no.
Hostiles are close to victory.
I need 5 more. No, we lost it. GG, go next. Wait, kill enemies. Double kills are double and triples are triple. So if I get 3, does that mean I get 6? And if I get 2, does that mean I get 4? This is the rhythm of the night. My life. Oh yeah. After I get these 5 SMG kills, I'm just going back to sniper rifle. This is the rhythm of the night. My life. Oh yeah. This is the rhythm of the night. My love. Oh yeah. Oh.
Got spares. I'm here. Let's move. And you have my back.
He go-
Oh, thanks for that. Spray out. Head down. Here's some ammo for you. Here's this ammo. Fucking hit. Grenade! I need a fucking medic!
I don't have a rocket. Hold on.
Take this ammo! I'm dry! Need ammo! Get down! Taking fire! Contact! Watch my 6! Get cover! Got spare ammo!
Oh, if I had EOD bot, I forgot about that. They're really eating those, huh? All right, let's see.
Set charges on Alpha.
What? I just got blown up twice by one grenade launcher. How is that possible?
Alpha is destroyed.
How is that possible?
Got there. Frag out! Here's spare ammo.
I'm genuinely curious of how that worked.
Come on.
Honestly, if I lose from that, I'm gonna be pissed. Check, can you tell? Like no fucks are given right now. Whoever those two over on the opposite side, there you go. Nobody died. Yeah, I wish for I wish we had not medic, but I wish that damn it. I wish we didn't have smoke only on support. I wish it was reverted back to what it was in the demo, or not in the demo, in the beta, where smoke, everybody can use smoke grenades. Special recon, you there is no way for you to conceal yourself at all. Hey, Reasoning, what's going on? What do I like? Which mode I like the most? I would say escalation. It's a mix. It's kind of like a mix of conquest with breakthrough, which I like. I'll be happy once I no longer have to use snipers and stuff, because then I can play conquest in other modes. I'll be able to play at like at whatever distance I want to play at, and also I can put my aim assist back on. Oh! Naded. Hey, y'all put away the grenade launchers. You know what? I would love to see a game. I would actually love to see a game where there's no explosives at all. The game mode, just remove explosives. And it's a map like this. It's this map. Not like this. It's this map. I think it'd be nice. Can I get everyone uses the M32 on this map? Yeah. Everybody uses the grenade launcher. Everybody uses the grenade launcher, either using the air burst, the actual HE rounds. It's crazy. What up, T? How you doing? All right. Just weather and everything changing and stuff like that. So I'm just feeling meh. How are you doing? Finally off snipers? Nope. I'm just doing I'm doing challenges right now to get the Nightfall Battle Pass up. To get it done, because if not, then I will miss out on the CZ, and I don't want to miss out on the CZ. I want to have all my guns. So I'm level 20 on Mini Scout. So, something about this weekly. Something about this weekly update is off. With the SGX, for some reason, it's every other bullet that registers as a hit. And then also there's a great amount of input delay. I was like, yeah, mess something up again. I don't know.
Take it. Stay with me.
I'm just like, what the fuck? You won't blow it up. They know we're in here. That's the funny thing. Should I say fuck it and do it? I'll say fuck it and do it. There you go. Yeah. Today I was just fed up with shit, so I just like said fuck it and then pull out the RP, start whipping out the RPG. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but these whew. Some of these weapons I question a lot. Got the tungsten. So what did I okay. Complete matches. Kill enemies with shotguns. I could do that. Do I want to? No. The answer, always send it. Full send for the haters. Yeah. Hey Slim, what's going on? What camera am I using? This is I'm using a Canon mirrorless camera. What I'm using is a Snapchat filter, face track. I'm using that new DLSS 6 actually, not 5, number 6. Got it way early from NVIDIA. I'm just kidding. Ah. I didn't turn off. I didn't turn off my aim assist. This is gonna be brute as all hell. Now, guys, remember, there's no what's the name of it? Yeah. Now just remember this with the mini scout, there's no sweet spot. So no matter where you shoot, you gotta shoot twice unless you hit him in the head. Does it suck? Hell yeah. Okay. 59. Face track go crazy. Where can you download from? It discontinued, unfortunately. It used to be Snap. It's called Snap Filter. Snaps. I think it's Snap Filter or Snap Cam. Let me see. Hold on. Snap Camera. That's what it's called. You might have to dig like deep dive into it. You could probably find like an old file on GitHub. You might be able to find that. Find it there. Are you a sniper? You are a sniper.
Stay with me! Hit them there! Go! I knew you had my back.
Got the 8 time zone. Oh yeah, I need. Whew. Damn. In- They shot my thing. Hold on. There you go. Much better. More freedom. More freedom. I was so restricted. Peek it. Peek it. Peek it. Peek it. There you go. I have a suppressor. Yeah. Whoa, what happened to my scope? You guys are seeing this, right? Like, I got a shot in my... What happened to my scope? Look at this. This is not 8 times. This is not 8 times at all. I got shot and then look, this is 1 times. That is not 8 times at all. No fuck. I was like, what the hell happened to my... Oh my god. Oh, you son of a bitch. I was like, what the... I was like, what happened to my thing? It's just... so much fog and dust and all that stuff. Oh. Explosive ready. I see what they're saying. The delay on the, yeah, I see it now. I see what they mean on the delay when you on the throwing. That is annoying. And there goes my. Now hold on, y'all. That bad? You had to resort to art. You got people with grenade launchers. I don't even want to hear that. Trying to thread it. I don't even know where that guy's at.
Come on! Take this ammo! Get down!
Ah. 8 and or 48 and 64.
Let's go! Cover me!
Attack order has been set.
Stop it!
I'll maybe get it. Yeah, I'll maybe be able to get a hit marker in. Yep. Oh shit.
We got the man down!
Yeah. Damn.
City boy! City boy!
You finish your challenges and take it? I guess so. Good the bug for you, appreciate it. OV99, thank you so much for the follow. Challenges, I didn't do every single one. I'm still working on some of them. Like, I'm not even gonna do the shotgun one. How does a drone work inside of like a tunnel? A deep hardened structure of a base. How does that work? I don't know what to do there. They just keep throwing fire, so I can't see. He's on this side. 26. Aim a little higher. Little itty bitty higher. Dang him. And here come the little air bursts.
We are moving on objective Alpha.
Don't do it. The flinch. You think I can? Some of my RPGs that maybe. Maybe I can hit feet.
I got you!
Yeah, he's dead.
Grenade! Grenade!
I don't like how that's bouncing off the wall. I don't like that. I threw it and it like bounced off the wall. Even though I threw it around the corner. So I see that delay that what's his name was Zook was talking about. Yeah. The only reason why I'm playing Hagenthal base breakthrough, well, basically attack and defend on it, it's because of what they did to the mortars. It's what they did to them. That update that they did made me mad. If you guys do not know, the update that they did, they now allow mortar. Basically, they buffed mortars and by a lot. Mortars, you're able to fire it in the base. You can fire it from your headquarters, from your HQ, and it already has a distance. And on top of that, if you are suppressed or stationary, when you get hit indirectly by a mortar, it deals more damage. Nice. Wait a minute. Never mind. Bum 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 bum.
That I have the most relics of to make.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, wait, hold on.
By sector and secure the AO. Enemy positions are ready to engage. Let's move.
Right.
Bravo.
Kills with carbines and kills and assists with grenades.
Objective Bravo captured.
Throw frag! Stay low! Front! We got a man down! Here's some ammo for you! I need a fucking med hit! Hit the dark! This is our objective! Take it! Cover me!
Russ. Still one went to. He's still over there.
Reload!
Huh?
Hostiles now hold objective Alpha.
Cover! Frag out!
That wasn't necessary.
Frag away!
Charge lane!
Alpha.
Take what you can carry.
What?
Grab what you can.
I'll keep throwing them shit. There you go. Pick up the new move flavor. Or around the corner. Thank you. I'm getting these. Wait, it says get kills or assist with grenades. How the hell am I not getting it? Why is it not tracking?
I'm over here. Take what you can.
Yeah, I got. What the fuck is your stories on Instagram? Oh, random. The random shit that's on there. I don't know. I just was scrolling through videos and stuff. I was doom scrolling and I just saw some funny shit on there. And I was like, oh, I gotta share that. That's funny. Oh, this is funny. Oh, this is funny. It kills or assists with grenades, but it's not tracking. Why? Is it? Are we doing this again? Looks like it. I guess we're doing that. I guess we're doing it again. Where an update happens and it doesn't an update happens and a challenge doesn't track. Those are my favorites. Oh. Gotta love those.
Let's go. Take what you can carry.
Why are you guys looking that way?
Let's move.
There's med supplies here.
Want this? Yep. I got an assist for that.
Take what you can carry. Grab what you can.
Forces are being defeated. Keep on the attack.
Oh, this gun bouncy. Oh, okay. Don't use that. Don't use that sight.
Be advised, enemy forces are in position. Defend the sector.
Take what you can carry.
All squads, this is our last line of defense. Final sector must go.
Take what you can carry.
Picking up! Frag out!
64. No aim assist is crazy.
Hostile casualties are being reported.
Come on.
Dude, how many times do I got 60? I hit him with defibs 3 times, 60 health.
Explosives on Alpha.
That is terrible.
Cover me now!
Uh-oh. Wait 1 second. What was that? I think it hackers. What's going on? Hello. How you doing? Let's see. That. Actually, no. This one is this. This goes. Chat, be right back. I use restroom. Be right back. Don't talk about it, be about it. Oh, wait, hold on. If I do... No, that doesn't make sense either. Oh. Whoops. There you go. Sorry, I had to fix something. Ugh. There you go. Alrighty. What's up, bro? Not much, not much. Just seeing what's a little busted in the game. All right. I don't know why this isn't working. I wonder for. Oh no, it's only a track. Can't re-roll it. That sucks. Is this what, like, this should classify as it's a grenade. Do I need to use frags? I guess. Oops. Guess I gotta use frags. It's a small indie dev, LOL. 10 out of 10 for Battlefield, always having shenanigans. Bro. What's up, Tombstone Merc? It's okay. Oh fuck! I fell down again.
Find cover!
Oh! Does that count? I hope it does.
Got ammo for you! We got a man down! Oh, right
Okay, got the carbine done.
Frag!
Ah.
Throw it, frag! Stop her! Stop her!
Oh, they have. Okay, so it has to be specific. It's a frag grenade. You can't use incendiaries.
Going out!
That's what it is. Oh, I'm grenade spamming. Hey, look, I got a pistol that I already had. That's great. You know what I noticed?
Grab what you can!
Every class -1. Yeah, every class -1 has a
Frag out!
yeah, every class -1 has the frag grenade. You know what class that doesn't have the frag grenade? Recon.
Here's spare ammo!
Well, actually, no. I had to think. Hold on, I gotta look at it. I had to think about it. 'Cause I'm like, okay, there's the motion sensor mine. There's the throwing knife. I could be mistaken. I could.
Come on! I got away! Extra ammo!
I just wanna. Whoa. Okay, another one.
Take what you can
Pretty much
carry!
used for a nade when you're humping humping a hill 10 miles from the objective. True.
Reloading! Hostile there!
Watching them!
I'm just trying to get this challenge. Yeah, I'm not. Me too.
Contact under fire!
Cover me! Grenade!
Hey!
Enemy! Frag out!
Oh, threw it too far. 40.
Here's some ammo! Grenade! Frag out!
I'm behind the wall. I'm sorry, did my grenade not go off?
I'm here!
Desync to its finest.
Down!
I'm just an old jaded Battlefield player yelling at clouds. Oh man, I miss 1942 Battlefield 3 days. I do too. And I know people are gonna be like, okay, so there's a frag grenade. Never mind. But I know people are gonna be like, why don't you like you can play Battlefield. So you can play Battlefield 3. No, I'm not buying it on Steam. Not buying it on Steam just to start over. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Limits the intensity of muzzle flashes and reduces in-world high when firing. Reduces recoil. Oh. The problem is those games were great for their day and will hold any water in today's market. No, because if it's not a cracked out, you know, if it's not like a cracked out like movement type of game, yeah, that's not gonna happen. If you cannot do this, then no. Yeah. Just put it that way. Get a pop. What up, Fox?
You're a lifesaver! Stop me! Grenade!
As Reagan Dangler once said, I'm too old for this shit. I think we're all too old for this shit. Just give me the fucking kill. Just give me the goddamn kill. Holy shit. If I'm that close to you, like if I'm that close to you, like it should be an easy kill.
Bravo's been hit.
Man, I wish when you blow up a claymore it killed somebody. Because I know the blast radius of that damn claymore is ridiculous. It's not that it's a not that it's a wide blast radius, it's a very long one. Like if I shoot a claymore like right here, right there, it will actually line up all the way down there. Like it will actually hit somebody down there, which is insane.
We have secured Alpha. Objective marked. The Eagle supporting the attack.
$64. I respect this night game, but man, for me the maps are way too small. It feels like a club on a Friday night. Yeah, I know. That's why I hate it. But the thing is, I gotta do. I don't have to. Well, for my sanity, I need. Well, for my freaking in-game OCD, I have to get the snipers done. This is the last one. The thing is, they just fuck the snipers. So they're like the maps. The way how the snipers are done, it kind of like yeah, the way how the snipers are done on these maps, like and how the maps are, it doesn't work well. Which is dumb. All right, so now I should be on the CZ for the battle pass. Need 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need 5. The problem is, for the sake of the balance, sniper reloading and ADSing should be on par with the DMRs. the problem with that is we all have a bunch of cracked out cowboys going John Wick. Yeah. Also, the thing is with the sniper rifles is that you like to be like pretty damn accurate. You have to stand. You have to stay still. If you even at the slightest, if you have like stick drift or something like that, oh, it's over.
All squads, I want to locate and destroy your targets. Move.
Same with PC. If you breathe heavy, you ain't hit nothing. Yeah.
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
Oh, we got Boston's game. Wait, how many? 2, and we have 3. Now, we just is got cigar smoke, and then I'll be right back in the crow car in the corner for 10 minutes. Oh. That's like one of the worst burning sensations ever.
Explosives armed on objective Bravo.
Just one of them. The one, what's worse than that is
Losing soldiers. Stay sharp.
yeah, what?
Bravo, repeat assault.
And it don't go away either. You just gotta embrace the burn. Yeah. I say what's worse is when you get when you get sweat in your eye. That because you get that because like when it's near your eye, you get that tingly burning sensation, and then it like hits. You're like. "Whoa." Yeah, that sucks as well. Thanks for this. Dude, why? Why do the res? This is why I don't like medics. Just when I'm playing rush and breakthrough, I don't. This is why I don't like medics. I don't. This is why I just bleed out. They don't throw smoke. They just try to res you. They res you right in the middle of the gunfight. Because when you get up, inputs are already terrible. So when you get res, you can't move for a few seconds, and you just get lit up. You need to clear revive foes. Clear the revive. Exactly. Like, come on, combat lifesaver course. Like, you gotta make sure that you gotta secure the battlefield first.
Let's go!
Eliminated objective Alpha. Reset charges on Plummet.
Needed on the mark.
Hostiles have disarmed all explosives on Bravo.
No, that's not buddy.
Take this ammo!
Yeah, it's not like the sniper rifles you can. It's not like with the sniper rifles you can shoot like it's freaking Call of Duty. Here's crazy. If you're using a sniper rifle in this game, basically guaranteed to get a kill no matter what range you're at is a headshot, right? If you get like consecutive headshots in this game, people look at you as a cheater. People assume that you're cheating. But then if you get a body shot, then you're not considered a cheater. You suck. So it's like, which one is it?
Charges set. Objective Bravo.
Depends how quick you get the headshot. I guess so.
I'm down!
Nobody threw a grenade. Nobody threw a grenade at the MCOM. Alrighty. I would say 3 in a row is acceptable. Anything over is sus. If the kill feed is nothing but headshots, you cheating. I don't think so. All right, battle pass. So we gotta. Oh. So we're almost there for the CZ. We need 6 points. So basically, we have to wait until next week. Yeah, we have to wait until next week to get more things. That sucks. You know. All right, that's gonna be it for me tonight. I appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Let's see here. Dude, escape 22. Like this too. Put the things on that beat. All right. See, well, yeah. TikTok, YouTube has been fun, somewhat. I'll see you guys in the next stream. All right. Have a good one. Laters.